West Milford Highlander Band marched in the St. Patrick's Day Parade this past weekend, along with other bands and performers. The Highlander Band knows how to steal the show wherever they compete. They start in the fall with their competition season.
We had a terrific marching season this year. We did 8 competitions, as well as our own tattoo. And of those 8 competitions, we won about half of them as first place, and the others we would be second or third, depending on who else was there. It's a different show for us to incorporate some poetry, some sound effects, a lot more dance from the color guard, and to use a poem to create a storyline through the whole thing, so you have these voiceovers in between. That was something completely new. We've never tried that before, and had a lot higher artistic content than what we've done before. The marching band sort of hit you in the face with a lot of sound kind of stuff. There's a lot more subtlety to this year's show, and it made a lot more interesting. Kids learned it very quickly. It was 83 pages long. It was a long show, but it was really interesting to see it evolve throughout the season and get better and see the kids grow into something that was really a very difficult stretch for them.
Beside their fall season, they will attend various performances. This year, they toured London and Scotland.
Scotland was unbelievable. It was definitely life-changing. I mean, we performed at a lot of castles and just beautiful locations, which made it so unforgettable. And even the car rides were great because the landscape is just unbelievable. And everyone was so nice to us, our homestay families, the people that hosted our performances. They were unbelievable. It was great being there.
We had a terrific tour in Scotland. 10 days, great, no complaints from the kids, no issues to deal with, just rave reviews from everybody that contacted our kids. How well behaved they were, how polite they are, how professional they were. It was just great. Hotel owners were very surprised at how well 98 kids could be in their hotel and not disturb the other guests. And then they played just terrific. All 3 of the outdoor concerts and the indoor concert, just terrific tour for everybody. We had typical English weather. It rained a little every day, and got to do some really cool stuff. Visit some of the neat palaces and gardens, and the London Eye was something new this year to do, and that was really fun. And getting to see, hang around along the edge of the Thames and watch the city lights wake up and Big Ben and Parliament get lit up and everything. We spent 4 days in London and then moved up to Shrewsbury, England, which is this little medieval town that's very picturesque and really cool. And the kids stayed in homestays there and got to know the people that they were staying with. And then we went from there on up to Edinburgh, Scotland, and got to do some classes in Scottish music, and went to Stirling Castle and did a big performance at Stirling Castle, which was really a lot of fun. And beautiful weather at Stirling, just beautiful. You could see for miles up through the mountains there. And then we ended the whole thing with a big dance party just for the band at Cayley. It's a traditional Scottish festival, and our kids knew all of the dances because they've been learning them in our classes on Scottish music and dance. So just a great time. Kids were tired when they got home, but a good kind of tired. It was just fun. I think it's the best band trip I've ever been on, and really proud of our kids.
Then they appear in parades like their own town Memorial Day Parade and New York City's St. Patrick's Day Parade. In the morning, the weather didn't look promising, but it turned out to be a beautiful day.
One of the downfalls of parades actually is the weather, because sometimes it's not very cooperative. I was in the Macy's Great American Marching Band, and we marched in the Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York, and it was really cold. This year we got pretty lucky with the weather. It wasn't that cold out. It was sunny and breezy, but it was just all around a great day.
The band has been invited for multiple years, the students and staff enjoying it.
Well, the band goes to St. Patrick's Day every year. We've been doing that for 10 years now. And out of those last 10 years, we have won first place 3 times, second place once. And had a beautiful day this year. Drum majors looked spectacular going down in front of the band. The band played really well. And it was a great day for all of us. It was a lot of fun. Had about 1 million people on the parade route because it was a Saturday. So a lot of redheads, more redheaded people than you knew existed in the world. But a great crowd, and a lot of band parents went along. It was really a lot of fun.
Well, the parade was really cool. You get to see a lot of people, and while you're waiting, you get to like talk to people and tell them about your band and stuff. And it's kind of cool once you actually get on the parade route, because then you're in front of a lot of people and even sometimes on TV. And
the band director being a big inspiration to the students.
Dr. Mack is by far my favorite teacher that I've ever had, not just this year. He's almost like a second father to me. I mean, my favorite thing about Dr. Mack is just how much he gets into his music. It literally brings me to tears when he conducts, because it's just so moving.
The West Milford Highlander Band representing their town honorably.
Sights and sounds of excellence.